Today Matters Part 5. Your family gives your life stability. Imagine a person has a good job, good money, respect in society, and from the outside their life looks perfect. But at night when they return home, there is no one to truly ask them how their day was. There is no one in front of whom they can shed their exhaustion, speak their fears, admit their mistakes, and still feel accepted. The fear starts here, because if a person has success but no sense of belonging, a hollowness remains inside. And curiosity is born right here. Can career, money, and position truly make life stable, or is your family the place from where a person finds the strength to stand up again even after being broken? In the fourth part, we understood that today's health gives me strength. Health is the foundation of your energy, clarity, and daily execution. If the body does not cooperate, the attitude can weaken, priorities can crumble, and even big goals start feeling like a burden. But after health, John C. Maxwell reminds us of another deep point. A person does not run on body alone. They also need emotional stability. And this stability often comes from family. The big message of John C. Maxwell's book, Today Matters, 12 Daily Practices to Guarantee Tomorrow's Success, is that your future is built by your small decisions today. In this book, Maxwell connects daily areas like attitude, priorities, health, and family to success and fulfillment. In the chapter Today's Family Gives Me Stability, his focus is on the fact that family is not just a social structure, but a major source of emotional strength and personal growth. A healthy family gives a person a place where they can take off their mask. In the outside world, we play roles, somewhere an employee, somewhere a boss, somewhere a student, an entrepreneur, or a leader. But in a family, a person should find a space just to be a human being, a place where they can speak their mind without fear, where they are not valued solely on the basis of achievement, and where they feel a sense of belonging even after failure. This very feeling provides stability from within. In childhood, the family environment shapes the personality very deeply. If a child receives respect, love, the habit of being heard, and safe communication at home, they learn to express themselves. They realize that emotions are not things to be hidden but to be understood. They learn to have empathy for others. But if there is constant fear, humiliation, comparison, or silence at home, the child might look strong from the outside but can remain insecure from within. Family does not just mean a perfect home. No family is perfect. Every home has different thinking, disagreements, generation gaps, financial pressures, and sometimes old hurts. But a healthy family is one where people do not run away from problems. They try to talk. Where the relationship is more important than the ego. Where understanding is more important than winning. And where space for repair remains even after a mistake. Today, society has made success very material. A good salary, a big car, a big house, a strong image on social media, a branded lifestyle, these have all become symbols of success. But Maxwell's message forces us to pause. If you have everything but no respect at home, is that success complete? If people praise you outside but your family members are emotionally distant from you, will that victory be able to give happiness from within? Career is important. Money is important. Growth is important. But success built by ignoring the family is often weak from the inside. Because a person does not just need applause, they need belonging. Applause comes from outside, belonging comes from home. Applause lasts for a few seconds, belonging provides support for a lifetime. The outside world sees your performance, the family feels your presence. A healthy family helps you handle stress. When work pressure increases, when a health challenge arises, when a financial problem appears, or when there is confusion in a decision, a supportive family can become an emotional anchor. Whether they solve the problem or not, they can give the feeling that you are not alone. Many times a person needs support before a solution, and the family can provide that very support. But a family does not become strong on its own. Just as health demands daily action, family also demands daily attention. Many people think that since the family is already there is no need to give it time. But relationships do not run automatically. If you talk to the people in your home only for essential work, if your conversation is limited only to money, bills, children's studies, or daily problems, then the emotional connection can gradually weaken. The first step to making a family strong is daily quality time. It is not necessary to sit for hours every day. But there should be some time where the phone is set aside, the mind moves away from work, and the person in front of you is truly heard. A small conversation, a meal together, a walk, asking children about their day, sitting with parents for a while, listening to a partner without interrupting. These small moments are the true soil of family bonding. The second step is to clear the family values. Every family should have some values: respect, honesty, responsibility, empathy, faith, discipline, support. When values are clear in the home, decisions are easy. Children learn that lying is not normal in the house. If anger comes, insulting is not acceptable. If money comes, one should not be arrogant. If a problem comes, one should not run away. Values are the invisible constitution of the home. The third step is to make rules for handling conflicts. There will be arguments in a family, but it is essential that arguments do not break the relationship. If every disagreement turns into shouting, every mistake becomes a character attack, and every problem turns into silent treatment, then the home becomes an emotional battlefield. Therefore, the habit of open communication, listening, respectful language, and apology is necessary. When a family learns to handle conflict in a mature way, that same conflict can make the relationship even stronger. Karen Hughes' story shows this lesson in a very powerful way. Karen Hughes was a long-time advisor to George W. Bush. She worked with Bush when he was the Texas governor, then served as the communications director for the 2000 presidential campaign, and also worked as counselor to the president in the White House. According to the White House archives, she was a counselor during President Bush's first 18 months and played a role in managing the communications, media affairs, speechwriting, and press secretary offices. Karen Hughes' position was very powerful. Reaching such a place in the world of politics is not easy. She was in the president's inner circle. She was considered to be around major decisions, and in many reports she was counted among Bush's most trusted advisors. But amidst this success, there was also a personal struggle. Between the demanding life of Washington, D.C. and the needs of her family, she had to make a difficult choice. In April 2002, Karen Hughes announced her decision to leave the White House and return to Texas. In White House remarks, she said that she and her husband made the difficult but right decision to take the family back to Texas because their roots were there, and her son wanted to establish his roots in Texas before his final years of high school. This decision was not easy. Leaving such a powerful job, especially when the career is at its peak, demands great courage. People outside could have said that this is a career setback. Some might have thought that such a big opportunity does not come repeatedly. But Karen Hughes did not define success only by title and power. She understood that for her, the family's presence, stability, and emotional connection were more important. President George W. Bush also said at the time that Karen Hughes would change her address, but she would remain in his inner circle, and he would continue to value her judgment, advice, and friendship. In other words, Karen chose family, but that did not mean her capability ended. Later, she remained active in public service and advisory roles. This story tells us that prioritizing family does not mean completely ending a career, but defining success in a balanced way. Karen Hughes' story is important because many people have extreme thinking between career and family, either career or family. But in real life, the challenge is of balance. Everyone's situation is different. Someone has to do extra work to run the house. For someone, building a career is necessary. Someone has to make some sacrifices because of family responsibilities. The lesson is not that every person should leave their job. The lesson is, do not put family in the "we'll see later" category. Prioritizing family demands practical decisions. Time must be given in the calendar. Work boundaries must be created. One must try to be present at home. Sometimes the phone has to be turned off. Sometimes one has to say no to unnecessary social commitments. Sometimes the small matters of children, parents, or a partner have to be given as much importance as an urgent mail from the office. If family life is weak, its impact falls on the career as well. If there is tension at home, focus breaks at work. If there is bitterness in the relationship, the mind remains heavy. If there is emotional distance from the children, guilt keeps working inside. If the connection with parents breaks, the roots feel weak. Therefore, nurturing the family is necessary not just for personal happiness but for overall stability. Another point is important here. Not everyone's experience of family is good. Some people have seen pain, neglect, toxicity, or conflict at home. In such a case, family does not just mean biological relations. Often a chosen family, close friends, mentors, or a supportive community also become a source of emotional stability. Maxwell's deeper point is that a person needs such relationships where they receive love, respect, and support. If healing is needed in a biological family, then both boundaries and communication are important. Family stability also does not mean that there should be happiness in the house all the time. Stability means that the relationship should not break even in difficult times. If money decreases, people should sit together instead of blaming each other. If a health problem comes, people should remain patient. If a setback comes in the career, the home should provide support. If children make a mistake, they should get guidance, not just a scolding. If the elders' views are different, there should be respect along with irritation. The biggest investment in family is attention. Attention does not just mean sitting together, but truly listening. A child's small matter might seem small to you, but for them it could be the whole world. A partner's worry might seem repetitive to you, but there could be a real fear behind it. Parents' words might seem old-fashioned, but there could be experience and affection behind them. When we listen, trust is built in the home. In today's digital age, a family can be divided into different screens even while living in the same house. Everyone is sitting together, but no one is with anyone. The TV is on, the phone is on, reels are playing, but conversation is closed. In such a case, intentional effort is needed to save the family. One meal without a phone, one day family outing, one small family meeting, one weekly call if living far away. These small things turn a house from just an address into a relationship. Redefining success is the biggest message of this part. If the definition of success does not include family, respect, love, and emotional connection, then the definition is incomplete. Money can give comfort, but cannot buy belonging. Position can give power, but cannot create the warmth of a home. Fame can give recognition, but cannot completely end loneliness. Family is the place where a person should get acceptance before achievement. For a student, family stability means that while giving study pressure, the home also provides emotional support. For an employee, it means that job stress should not destroy the home. For an entrepreneur, it means that in the pursuit of business growth, children, partners, and parents should not become emotional strangers. For people in public life, it means that the crowd outside should not consume the peace of the home. Ask yourself today, does my family give me stability, and do I give stability to my family? Am I just the person who earns, gives advice, or makes decisions in the house, or am I an emotional presence as well? Can my own people talk to me openly? Do I listen to them? Am I ignoring the people for whom I am working in the name of work? The fifth lesson of today matters is this: today's family gives me stability. Attitude gives possibilities, priorities give focus, health gives strength, and family gives stability. When these four meet, a person starts becoming not just successful, but grounded from within. Because a person who feels supported at home can fight with more courage in the outside world. Therefore, do not consider family just a responsibility today. Consider family the emotional foundation of your life. Give a little time every day. Live the values. Maintain respectful communication. Handle conflicts with maturity. And most importantly, let the people you love feel that they are truly important to you. But even after family provides stability, one more major area of life remains. Because the home can provide support, health can provide energy, priorities can provide direction, and attitude can provide possibility. But if your thinking is weak, if you do not know the right way of thinking, if your mind does not learn to see problems from the right angle, then you might repeat the same mistakes again and again. In the next part, we will talk about that daily practice which is the invisible engine of your entire life thinking. And perhaps from there it will be understood that a person's real growth begins not from the outside but from within the thoughts.
If this video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.